Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here to do my review of 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After, Season 6, Episode 10, Shadow of Doubt.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop
auntie
boop.
that everybody needs.
You can make this up. Now, you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even try?
Aunties and lies, sweet old auntie. Aunties and ways. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, welcome back, everybody. And this is Auntie. And if this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. To all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining the family. And to all of my nieces and nephews and my members who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. If I had to rate this episode of Happily Ever After, I would rate this episode a D. Yup, a solid damn D. Let me know down in the comments section what you would rate this episode of 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After, Season 6, Episode 10, Shadow of Doubt. Let's get started, y'all, with our very first couple, Jovi and Yara. It's the same thing over and over again. Yeah, Yara has just gotten over her, COVID, and she is laying around and allowing Jovi's mom to take care of everything. Although she said that she did not want that help. Okay. Jovi, gets in contact with them on the phone, and he tells Yara that he has bad news because of the virus. He is not going to be able to come back within the 2 month span that he usually has to stay. Unfortunately, he's going to have to stay just a little smidget bit longer. And of course, she's upset. But not only is he telling her that, he has also mentioned to her that the apartment that they're living in, the lease is up, and that they're going to have to move. And so Yara goes into, talking poorly about New Orleans and about how unsafe it is for her and her baby, and that she's afraid that people are going to snatch her baby right up out of the crib. Right up out of the stroller. And I've never heard anything like that. I think it's absolutely disgusting, y'all. If you are watching this, or anybody that watches her that will go and DM her and go and tell and run tell that, I think it's disgusting how she talks about New Orleans. This stuff that she is allegedly, this stuff that she's pandering on this show, and the way that she's degrading and talking about New Orleans and the people who live there, born and raised, probably. Um, um, it's just absolutely disgusting. It's disgusting. If you don't like it, take your baby, wrap y'all both up in a swaddling clothing, and take your ass on back home. It just is what it is. This is America, bitch. Every city, every state is different. But I ain't never heard of nobody on the streets in New Orleans snatching babies out of cradles or out of strollers or anything. It's an over exaggeration. And I guarantee you, if we did a pinpoint to where your ass lived at, it probably was more crime that was going on over there than it is over here. Bitch, don't try it. You're just a complaining ass somebody, and you like, it just really pissed me off. You don't have to be here. You jumped through hoops, K1 visa, and some more stuff to be over here, and now you're gonna sit up here and denigrate a whole city because you don't like it and you feel uncomfortable. You're not all of that, Yara. You truly aren't. You're not, and I don't appreciate it. And I'm talking for me and all the other people that live here in these United States of America. And now she has to move, and she wants to move out in the burbs. So, Jovi is like, I want to stay in New Orleans because this is where I grew. I mean, this is where I like to be. He likes the convenience of living, in town and all of that kind of stuff. And she's like, no. She said, I sacrificed for him. What did you sacrifice? What did you have that you left that was so important? Because if your life was better than Jovi's, damn it, he would have went over there. So don't come here and sit up here and talk about. I'm telling you now that I cannot with her. That's why I don't like covering these mofos at all. I do not like covering her ass. And I think that this is going to end up being a rant, because I'm going to tell you one thing. These women on 90-Day Fiancé is getting on my motherfucking nerve. I'm not at Angela yet, but Angela, since when did people start using face masks as poor dental hygiene cover-uppers? This is not the only person that I've seen with a face mask on their face covering up the fact that their mouth is fucked up. No, yes, Angela was going in, but we've seen going in to talk to her lawyer, but we've seen her multiple times talk about how she had tooth decay and had to get dental surgeries, and she had an abscess and all this old bull. And they using these damn masks to cover up the fact that your mouth is fucked up and raggedy than a mofo. Why are women doing this now? I know y'all seeing somebody else with a face mask on, bitch, and the mofo coming down and everything, and you could just see a black hole, bitch. Look like you out somewhere in outer space, bitch, and the tooth is all the way back there to Pluto. What the fuck is going on? I'm glad I got my damn mouth fixed years ago. These bitches is using this stuff to cover up their nasty ass mouths. What the fuck? Okay, so anyway, okay, bring it in, Auntie. Bring it in, Auntie. Bring it in. Excuse me for all the visitors. I'm bringing it in. Say, calm down, Auntie. Calm down. I'm sick of this. Okay. So anyway, moving right along to the next couple that I'm going to be ranting on. I just need to put rant in parentheses on this mofo, because I'm telling you now, I'm going to go in and let have. So, okay, please excuse me in advance. Oh my goodness, did I think I was going to come out here and act like this? No, I did not. But here we go. Bitch, here we go. The next couple that I want to talk about is Tiffany and Ronald. This woman takes her ass over to Africa. She meets a mofo who has a gambling problem and a drug problem. She thinks that she can go hit on and have sex with him, have a baby, move back to Africa, and he's supposed to know what the fuck he doing. Before she even left Africa, Ronald was going through a rehab, was in a rehabilitation program, and the mofo had just graduated from the bitch. But she decided that that her stuff was had the juice that it was made of, and it could change a mofo. But and so now she's been over in America, okay, And Tiffany believes that, she's going to go to Africa and she's going to shape this up. Now, this is Tiffany who's over there judging Ronald for not having money, but she doesn't make enough money to even pay for her own man to come over here. She got to go to her daddy and ask her daddy if he can pay for the dick that she going to use. She got to ask her daddy to co-sponsor this mofo to come over here for the dick she going to be on. The daddy ain't going to benefit off the D. She's going to benefit off the D. But she's got the nerve, the unmitigated gall to sit up there and judge Ronald for not having a pot to pissing in the window to throw it out of. She had to make decisions like many other single mothers have had to make. I'm about to go to again. She had to make the same daggone decisions and choices that other single mothers her age and now maybe not her size, but her age have had to make. Bitch, you ain't no different from any other woman who has been out here struggling, except for the fact that you got a mother and a sister and a father and everybody else that had your back. This mo don't have what you got. And so you take your highfalutin ass over to Johannesburg and you judging the mofo. You get over there and he got the place together so you couldn't criticize the fuck out of him in front of all of us, okay, on national damn TV, because he did at least attempt to have a place with furniture in it more than what you can say for yourself, since you got to go run to your mother and father and beg for all the stuff that you get. Yeah, let's go there. So you get over there and he got 6 eggs in the refrigerator. Bitch, he waited to go to the grocery store like you asked him to, you fat heifer. Oh, auntie, why did you say that? Because she's a fat heifer. She's sitting her ass out there judging this man for everything. She over there talk about how she, juggles things. You use your mofo son to help you juggle stuff, boo. You ain't above jack. You ain't above nothing. You running your little boy back and forth, helping you take care of that baby. Your mother back and forth. Your sister back and forth. And your daddy back and forth. Allegedly, in my opinion. Everything that's said here on this live today is my damn opinion. And bitch, I'm entitled to it. And you can come out and say whatever you want to say about auntie. You know what I'm saying? But you know what, honey? It's going to be your opinion, right? Well, fucking, I'm telling mine, damn it. You fat heifer. You fat bitch. He had to wait to go to the grocery store. You wanted so much fucking meat that the mofo didn't even have enough money to pay for. And you going to put it on him and try to say that the mofo wasn't prepared. No, he wasn't prepared to feed your fat ass. You sitting over there degrading that man, emasculating that man. Talking about you tired, you sitting up on your fat wide load, and you gonna sit up there and say, Ronald, could you come here? No, bitch, I'm trying to clean up. Just leave it. Just put a towel over. That's what a fat, nasty, trifling ass woman would do. Just put a napkin on top of it and step over the shit. You nasty heifer. This man is sitting up there trying to clean this place up and get the place presentable and everything. He don't be want to walk on that cotton freaking crap. And you gonna sit up there and tell me some throw a towel or a napkin over top of it and come over here because I'm tired and I'm weary and I'm dreary. Fuck you. You criticizing him because he only got 6 eggs in the refrigerator. And that's because you knew that your ass was going to be eating all 6 of them and won't nobody else going to have nothing. So you had to run that mofo out to the grocery store real fast. He's sitting up here trying to do everything you've asked him to do. And then you're going to sit up here and make a deal with the damn man about him not changing the damn boo-boo Pampers. And then you're going to try to backpedal and renege on it because you just absolutely can't get a man credit for a goddamn thing. Take your big ass on back and go ahead on to get your weight loss surgery, bitch. You don't sit up there and emasculate your man like that, you stupid bitch. In my opinion, all this is my opinion. The hell is wrong with these women? Well, he doesn't realize that I do this by myself. I can't tell. I can't tell because you run that little boy. Allegedly, in my opinion, according to what you said. You're sitting over there on false pretense anyway. You know this mofo think that you going to be staying over there with him. He trying to do everything to keep his family together, and you trying to do everything to tear them up apart. And then when he goes up into he in there trying to make a sandwich. I need you to change the pamper. Every time he doing something, it's you got to be calling on him and asking him to help you out. And then you get your fat ass on Instagram and say, we ain't getting a divorce. Let me dispel these rumors. We still together. I know, bitch, because that's what you want. You the type of woman that went on over there, okay? You went over there and you fucked a man and had a baby by a man that you knew didn't have jack. And now all of a sudden you want him to have jack? Well, when you gonna have jack? How about you sponsor your own debt? And then you gonna come out here and exploit that man like that, emasculate him on national damn television, and then gonna threaten him that you going back. Take your fat ass on back then. Get the fuck out of there. Don't talk about it, be about it. Do it. And then you talk about the baby, she crying for you. No, the baby crying for you to get your ass up and do something to make sure she gets something to eat or get her pamper changed. This mofo don't have nothing, but he sat up there and built the room on the back of the house. Yeah, he's a trifling mother. He's a trifling, but you knew he was when you picked him. And now everybody got to suffer for your picker. And then you going to sit up there and backpedal and pussy pop. It's the thinking you better than somebody for me. You ain't better than nobody else. Everything this man do, you complain about it. I ain't heard you say a good damn thing about him yet. Can't stand when women pick a trifling man, a man that ain't got nothing, and then sit up there and criticize him and talk about him because he ain't got nothing. He will never get to the top. He will never ever accomplish anything with a sorry ass woman like yourself. Get your own security. How about you lose weight? I understand you're supposed to be getting weight loss surgery. Get that so you can be happy, bitch. Because that fat all up around your chest and all up around your stomach and your girth and your big fat ass and your breasts always falling all out and your makeup cocked to the side with all of that long Dracula looking ass hair, heifer, that done got you so damn miserable that you can't help nobody else. Allegedly, in my opinion. You so daggone miserable that you can't do nothing but make another miserable. You know what the hell you was getting. And I just cannot get over the fact that you can't even afford to take care of him yourself. And then you gonna tell me, so I thought you was gonna pay for all the groceries. Bitch, if you came over my house and I had to feed your big ass, I would be short on my grocery bill too. Bitch, at least pay for some of the Spam and some of the peanut butter and jelly and all the Reese cups and Snickers and cakes and popsicles that your ass picked off the counter. I would run out of money for your and too. Excuse me to all the visitors. I to Auntie's advice. Sometimes Auntie has to, you know, um come out when she sees ridiculous things like this. You know what I'm saying? So, I apologize in advance for my behavior, and the next review will not be like this. Y'all, I'm telling you, this woman was crying about everything this man said. She gonna go outside and she gonna slam the door and then tell myself, he just won't do anything. He was like, how the hell? I've never taken care of a baby. This is my first time taking care of a baby. I don't know anything about taking care of my daughter. I didn't even know anything about taking care of your son. But I'm trying my best. I tried to do the best I can for you. But it seems as if it's not enough. You got to go hit a Phyllis Hyman on this because he's absolutely correct. It is her job to train him. This is what I do, but this is what I do by myself. This is what I do by myself. You chose to be by yourself. You had a choice of door one or door two, bitch, and you chose door two. You knew exactly what you were getting into with your inflated ego. Let me tell you something. Your ego is lower than his anytime you got to tear his down when we already knew his was down. This does nothing for you. It don't make you look good in any area, Tiffany, and this is all my opinion. That I'm entitled to. I'm entitled to this opinion. But y'all will see where y'all see the episode tomorrow, what I'm talking about and why I'm going off. Between her and y'all, I'm sick of both of them bitches. They getting on my damn nerve. The next couple that I want to talk about is Brandon and Julia. So Brandon and Julia had we see them in the car and they're riding. Oh, thank you so much, Crystal Hogan. Thank you, Crystal Hogan, for the super sticker, baby. I appreciate it. Thank you. Whew. Thank you so much, Feisty, for the $2.79 cash app. Thank you for the super sticker, sweetie. Love you too, boo. Thank you. Let me see if I missed any other ones while I was going on. Going off. Oh, I did. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me come back. Thank you, Feisty, for the 6.99 cash app. Thank you, boo. I'm so sorry, y'all. I ain't see this. I was going in. I'm sorry, y'all. Thank you so much, Tanya Lewis, for the 4.99 super chat. Drag her auntie LM. Okay, all right, laughing. Girl, I was trying not to go all the way. It go like that. Okay, just was trying not to. All right, so the next couple that I want to talk about is Brandon and Julia. We see Brandon and Julia in a car, and Brandon and Julia is indicating that she is so nervous, right? And she's excited and she's happy and all that kind of stuff, right? And so her and Brandon have made a decision that they're going to go and look at an apartment. As we all know, Julia has been wanting to get off of the farm. And so they are making a decision to go out and start looking. The last time that we saw them, they were having a conversation with Ron and Betty about the fact that, they were going to be trying to leave the farm and do what they do with the whoop whoop and the boo boo boo. And they said, you know what? Let him go head on and do it. He is not accustomed to paying rent or anything like that. But we want him to go head on out there, take his ass on out there, and he'll be back. And so the two of them, meet up with a gentleman, and the gentleman brings them into an apartment, which is one low level. The apartment is a very, very beautiful. It's upgraded. Thank you so much, Jersey Girl, for the $10 super sticker. Thank you. Y'all love when I go off. Okay, that's when y'all be giving me super. Y'all crazy. Y'all just as crazy as y'all auntie. So, they walked through the apartment. It's a 3-bedroom apartment. I believe that they said it was like 1,800 square feet. Beautiful apartment. Julia is dreaming about what she wants to do in the apartment, how she's going to be able to live there. And so as they are walking around, of course, Brandon, living in the area, realizes that this apartment is going to cost much more money than what Julia thinks it is. And so, Brandon starts off by telling Julia that, he believes that the apartment is too much apartment for them. And she's like, no, no, it's not too much, Brendan. No, Brendan, I like this apartment, Brendan. And so, they asked how much it is. And of course, the apartment is $1,800. The gentleman told them that they were getting a deal on this apartment. And Brandon said, no, we're not going to be able to take it because it's too much money. And of course, Julia said, one man, give me my dreams. One man, take me, break my dreams. Because Julia really wanted this apartment. But Brandon had to explain to her that, she is not working right now. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Feisty, for the $6.99 super sticker. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me put that up there because there's been quite a few people, I guess, that asked for that. Thank you, Brittany, for the $4.99 super chat. I can't with Julia and Brandon. Thanks for reviewing. You're welcome, sweetie pie. Is this another one that I missed? Oh, my goodness. Did I miss another one? Okay, I didn't. And so, Julia's in the car. Brandon, I want to get off the farm. We're never going to get off the farm, Brandon. And Brandon's like, we're going to get off the farm, but we can't afford $1,800. Okay. And so, she after a while, she realizes that she has to do her part, that she is going to have to get a job. She's going to have to help Brandon out. She now sees that Brandon is stepping up at least to be the man, right? And to do exactly what he needs to do in order to, help her with the bills and stuff, right? She's got to help. So the next thing we know is we see them back in the car again. And Julia is saying how scared she is and nervous she is, and she's excited again. So, of course, we think that they're going to go to another apartment, but no, she's going on a job interview. So she asked Brandon if he could go into the job interview with her, and he told her no. Here in this country, we don't accompany people to job interviews. He said, I'll stay out in the lobby with you, but I'm not going to be able to go back there with you to, interview. You got to do this on your own. So she was like, okay. He said, just like I'm sure they probably did, in Russia. So she was like, yeah, you're right, you're right, you're right. Thank you so much. Okay, let me put my glasses on. Thank you so much, Barbara, for the $4.99 super sticker. Thank you, Barbara. Shout out to Barbara and everybody else. Thank you all. So, she goes, we find out it's at a fitness center and they're looking for someone to teach a dance class and to do a weight training class. Well, Julia went back and started going back over her dancing career and said that people said, honey, dancing in the strip club wasn't no real work. But she said, you get your ass out there and get to dancing all day and all night. She said, she just let the music play. We won't get away. No, no, no. Okay, so, Julia is like, that's what I was doing, honey. And I was making the dollars and I am a dancer. So Julia goes into the thing and everything, and they greet her at the front desk. Hello. She's holding Brandon's hand. I'm here for my interview. And they was like, okay, well, come on back. We're going to give you to the general manager, woo, woo, woo. So Julia goes back and everything. She's got her little crop top on, stomach looking flat as, a wall. A wall. And so, the guy's like, well, hello, how are you? And she was like, hi. I'm Julia. And he was like, hi, Julia. I'm Mark. Zach, pro Zach. And I just wanted to, thank you so much for coming for the interview. What we're looking for is someone who is going to be able to do strength training. We want someone that's going to be able to do strength training. And then after, they do strength training, then we would like to, have them do a little bit of stretching, some kind of, a little light aerobic dancing. And so, we brought you in here because we wanted to see, what you got and all that kind of stuff. This your damn audition. Thank you so much. Let me put my glasses on. I might as well keep these on. Thank you so much, Lisa, for the $9.99 super chat. Yes, Auntie, we are just as crazy as you are. We love it. Love you too, Lisa Tubman. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Tanya Lewis, for the 4.99 super chat. We love the comedy review show, Auntie. We go in the streets when we can stay in the. Why go in the streets when we can stay in the comforts of our home and watch you? Oh, thank you, Tanya. Still get out there and that's sun because you need that vitamin D. Okay. So Julia's like, okay. So she had her little shopping bag. And he was like, I would like to see a routine and everything that you got. So Julia goes into her bag and everything, and she was like, "Hey, honey." She put them daggone 6-inch heels on. So he was like, "Girl, we ain't pole dancing up in this mother. We want to see your aerobic skills." So Julia said, he said, "Well, oh, okay. Well, go ahead on and show us your dance routine." Man, Julia said, mm, 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 mm. They said, "Don't you ever come around here." They want to beat the fire in your eyes. Just beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Push it real good. Push. He said, "What the?" Julia was dropping it low, lifting them breasts up, twerking. He said, "Okay." All in 6-inch heels, honey. So he said, "Oh, okay. Um, yeah, you really are skilled to dance, but we're looking for something a little bit different. How do you plan on getting women to do that? We have women that come in here that's 20. Some women come in here and they 60. Some women, in between. How do you do? You say, "Oh, I can teach you how to do this." He said, "You can?" She said, "Yes." He said, "All right, break it down for me real simple." So Julia said, mm. So the man was like, so Julia said, so the man following, now he fat, and he followed behind, and Julia like, ah, ah, mm, ah. So he, so he said, what the hell? So Julia never showed the man that she knew how to do any kind of weights, no kind of strength training, no nothing. So he said, well, Julia, you're gonna have to, I think that you're a good dancer. I'm gonna give you the link to a website where you're gonna have to click on it, apply, to be a registered certified trainer, and they're gonna send you a book. You read that book, you learn it, and you take the test. And yeah, and once you do that, then you can bring your ass back. So Julia was like, "What the hell kind of country is this? Since when you got to be certified to be a dancer?" Julia, boop 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 boop, boo. You're in a studio. You are. I think you applied for the wrong job. I think that when they said dancer, you thought dance instructor. You thought dancing, stripping, nightclub, lounge, bar and grill, those type of stuff. No, Julia, this you're getting ready to be a certified instructor. So Julia doesn't understand why she has to go and get a license and be certified to do dancing here in this country. Because she said in Russia, "But you don't need none of that." Well, I'm supposing that you probably do, but you just don't know nothing about it. But it's okay. God bless you, Julia. All right, God bless you. The next couple that I want to talk about is Angela and Michael. Angela, of course, we know called herself breaking up with Michael last week. So Angela makes the decision that she's going to go and see her handy dandy lawyer because she is now considering getting a divorce from Michael. And so she goes into the office. Of course, she's got that thing on her mouth because I guess she hasn't taken care of that abscess that's on her fucking mouth. Here's the thing, you go and get weight loss surgery, you go and get your breast lift, you go in for a consultation on your face, which is y'all can see in the back is ugly than a mother. Okay? Angela's not an attractive woman in this state that we see her in behind me. Not attractive at all. She's lost the weight. But as long as Angela continues to be the person that she is and displays that people think is so cute, how in the world do we think that stuff is cute? Disrespecting someone just because you can and you feel like you have the upper hand on them is not a cute person. She's not to be celebrated. Not in my opinion. She's not. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, boo. Thank you, Terry Kins, for the $5 super chat. You are too much. Thank you, boo. I hope that's in a positive way. Thank you, Terry Kins. Appreciate you, beloved. So Angela's in the office and she says that, she wants to get a divorce. And of course, her lawyer is like, why? We've done so much. We work so hard on this. How in the world, are you now asking for a divorce? I think that okay, Miss Sonia. So, the doctor's like, I mean, her lawyer is like, Angela, how could you even be considering this after all the work we've done? She said, well, Michael has not been letting me talk to him any kind of way lately. He has not been calling me back. I had surgery. He didn't kiss my ass while I was having surgery. I decided that I was going to have all these operations. I did not consult with him before I did this, nor did I take any of his recommendations or suggestions. I did not hear his cry, I didn't hear his plea. I didn't give a damn about what Michael thought about what I was doing with myself because at the end of the day, this is my body and I'm entitled to do what the fuck I want to do with it. And fuck Michael because I'm paying his way. And so, the lawyer was like, well, Angela, you really have put in a lot of work. And, you need to really consider this because once we start this, that start down here, we're going to have to report to, immigration that the status is changing and all this kind of stuff. And Angela's like, well, I wanted to put a tracker on his phone. He said, Angela, that's not the point. She said that, she believes that Michael is over there doing some things that he's not supposed, she believes that Michael is doing some things or cheating on her. Angela has thought this from day A. This is no different. You're still in the same place mentally, in my opinion, that you were in the beginning. You never trusted Michael from the beginning because you didn't trust yourself. And here's the thing, allegedly, there were some things that came up on some of the blog sites where Angela was cheating on this man. I thought that she was she was with Michael, right, allegedly. And then she got into some car accident or something like that with another man, some DUIs or something like that. I don't know. I might have to go back and look at it and make sure that I can pull up those periodicals to be able to find out for certain. But I could have sworn that all of this stuff was happening when Angela was with this man. I mean, so Angela, you don't accuse anybody usually of doing something unless you yourself are doing that. And so, it's very easy for you to think that you see a certain pattern because this is your pattern. Okay. It's very, it just is what it is. But, Angela, of course, still has this thing over her mouth because of this abscess. And I'm saying, women, if you know that your mouth is toe up from the flow up, keep your face off the fucking TV and keep your face off of television and off of all social media platforms until you get it fixed. You sitting there and you talking. Angela's sitting there talking to the doctor, and she studied. So I guess I gotta think about it. Bitch is looking all the way like a genie in a bottle, bitch. The hell is going on? That you gotta cover your stuff. Now I can see if it was for religious reasons, but Angela has indicated that this is an abscess that Michael has caused. Could it be that you just been smoking too much and your gum said fucking Nantucket? We letting all these teeth rot and fall out? Could that possibly be what it is? I'm asking for a friend. So, basically the lawyer was like, we can dissolve the marriage here. We can dissolve the marriage because, Angela, you don't have any kids. You don't have any possessions together, right? You both are coming in here with whatever, the stuff that's on your back, except for the fact that now Angela does have a house. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, Angela does have a house. And so, oh, oops. Thank you, Carol J, for the $5 super chat. Auntie, I love these reviews. You are keeping it real. I agree with you 100%. Get them, Auntie. Thank you, Carol J. So Angela is, so she said, well, what if I divorce him and then I decide to remarry him? He said, then you would have to go through the K1 visa process all the way through all over again. And plus it will throw up red flags with immigration. So Angela's sitting there now telling me, well, you know what? I do think that, I did put a lot in. Plus, I love him. Angela, he wouldn't kiss your ass. Michael is over there in Africa with his friends, and they are talking about Angela. And there, Michael is telling them, he's out there with the boys and the men that Angela threw away. And so now Michael got to sit his ass out there with his friends that his raggedy ass piece of a wife tore down and disrespected and called them all out their names and all that kind of stuff. And they didn't do that to her. See, that's just a privilege that they will never know. That's a privilege they will never have. To be able to sit and talk to Angela the same way that Angela talks to them. Because, bitch, if you think that she ain't gonna Emmett Till his ass, in my opinion, be calling all kinds of police and all kinds of stuff. Come on now, Karen. Come on, Karen. Allegedly, in my opinion. And then she sit out there on social media when people trying to say stuff to her and telling everybody basically to kiss her flat, rubbery, dried up ass. That she don't care about what people think about her and how she handles Michael. I guess she doesn't because she got a privilege that many of us don't know nothing about. She got a privilege to act that way on national television, and don't nobody call her the angry white woman. So she can sit up there and not make apologies for the stuff that she do, not take ownership and responsibility for the stuff that she do. And I ain't trying to offend nobody out here. I'm talking about Angela's ass. So Michael is, over there, talking to his friends. And they said, Michael, you going to be a man. Michael said, they said, well, why'd y'all break up? Michael said, I told her flat out. See, they cut that out because they wanted to look like it's one-sided. They wanted to look like Angela on top. Michael said, I told her, if you want to be done with me, be done with me. But I ain't going to kiss your ass no more. No more. No more. And she hung up the phone. But see, all they show was Angela cussing him out. And see, the thing about it is we know that a lot of this has to do with editing. So if anybody has made me form my opinion of you, Angela, it's been production. It's been what they have been showing and what you have been allowing them to show. You being constantly, in my opinion, the aggressor against a black man, your husband in Africa. Now, you very well may be like this with everybody, but I doubt it, Angela. I doubt it very seriously. If you just an asshole all day, there's no way in the world you could be this all day. You just like this with Michael because you couldn't control him. You couldn't get him to track his phone. Michael friend said, man, if you're going to be back with her, you're going to be the real Michael. You're going to be the stand-up kind of man. Michael said she never let me give my opinion about the surgeries. She didn't even consult me about them. Michael ain't did. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? There is no lie. There is no lie. I got two more people to talk about. We almost at a damn hour. Bitch. Bitch. The next sorry couple that I want to talk about is Andrei and Elizabeth. Of course, we know Andrei pulled the bus to the side. He gets out of the car. Rebecca jumps out of the car. They're arguing back and forth. Rebecca husband finally jumps out there and was like, is he talking disrespectful to my wife? The father comes out there. They get back on the van. It's the same thing. Andre's scared that Rebecca's going to mess up his big game. So they stop at North Carolina, okay, because they're on their way, up to the DMV area, allegedly, up to Maryland somewhere. And so, they get into a house. They go to sleep that night. They get up in the morning. Elizabeth is in the kitchen. She's cooking. Andrei steps out and goes to the bathroom, and the little girl is found on the stairs. Elizabeth gets there in enough time to catch her daughter. She gets there enough time to catch her daughter, and she blames Andrei for walking away and going to the bathroom without consulting her and letting her know. Girl, shut the fuck up. So Andrei is going off, and he doesn't make any apologies for his behavior because he's never had to. Elizabeth, and here's the thing: you're in the kitchen. You're saying that you was watching the baby. I never heard you say Andrei was, but you expected him to what? Your husband's sorry than a mother. He's not going to apologize for anything, and that everything is his fault. When her when Libby's sister took and called him a dick and said, your husband's such a dick. Yes, he is. But you wanted to fight her. You wanted to fight her on the boat for saying the very same thing. But see, when it's on your side, you don't mind what your sisters call your husband. But you know what? And let me tell you, this is a flippy floppity girl, and I don't want to talk about her no more. Let's talk about Natalie and Mike. Natalie has made a decision to go over to her girlfriend's Juliana's house. Juliana is from Russia as well. She moved here to the United States with her husband and everything, right? And so she's here with her husband. And, she is one of the friends that Natalie met online. Okay. She must have slid up into her DMs and they've been fast friends. Natalie has indicated that since she has been here in America, she's been having a problem sleeping at night because her nose is constantly draining. So she went to go and see a doctor and everything. And the doctor has scheduled her for surgery. She said that, Michael got the insurance, but the surgery is so expensive, they're going to have to pay out of pocket. But Michael's the last motherfucker to know that she's getting this cotton freaking surgery. She tells her girlfriend, Juliana. And so Juliana is like, when you're going to talk to Mike about it, she was like, I'm going to do it while I'm here with you. So they sit down and have dinner and everything. Michael meets Juliana for the very first time because at this point he knows she's some subby, probably on Instagram or somewhere else she's following her at, right? Because she says she only been knowing the woman for 9 months. And so, she's been on television. So we can connect the dots with Juliana's little thirsty ass, right? In my opinion. So, she's sitting at the table and she tells Michael that she's having surgery, that, the doctor has scheduled the surgery. So Michael was like, what? When is the surgery scheduled for? Next week. It's scheduled for next week. So Michael's like, well, Juliana knew more about the Juliana. She knew more about the damn appointment than he did. Basically, at the bottom, at the end of the day, Michael was sitting up at the table and finding out all kinds of stuff about his wife that he didn't know. Natalie is going to talk to her. This girl ain't paying your fucking bill. Mike is. If it's any out of pocket cost that's going towards that, honey, Michael gonna have to pay that. So why you telling your little girlfriend? Ain't a damn thing she could do. Hold on, y'all. Ain't a damn thing she could do for your ass. So of course they leave their needs, everything, and Michael don't say nothing, but he waits till they get their ass up in the morning. Mike gets up in the morning and he, got her out there working on the car. He said she needed to learn how to change the oil up in this mofo. She needed to learn how to fill in all the fluids, the brake fluids. She needed to know, which one is going which and, what you pour into what and all that kind of stuff. So, of course, Natalie is standing out there and Mike brings up the subject matter and says, Natalie, you getting the surgery and everything done. I'm the last one to know about it. She said, they told you about it, Michaels. Michaels, I told you about it. Michael was like, no, you told me that you was going to the doctor, but you didn't tell me that the damn surgery was. That's my dog barking at me. They are barking because they are preparing the fireworks for Independence Day. And so, because they are preparing the fireworks for Independence Day, they have the big thing downtown at the monument every year in Washington, D.C. And the dogs are hearing them do the testers and stuff like that. And they'll be hearing that every night now until the 4th, and they are going crazy. So, please excuse my animals. Thank you, Teresa, for the $15 super chat. Auntie out here telling it like it is. Love you, Auntie. Love you too, boo. Hey, Gypsy. Hey, Gypsy Heart 777 Foxworth. Hey, babe. So she. No, Michael, I told you. Michael said, no, you did not tell me, Natalie. You told me that you would talk to the doctor, but you did. The doctor called. I don't make a decision, Michael. Oh, when I would say I do it, Michael. They told me that the appointment was for Tuesday, and I said, yes, I took the appointment, Michael. Michael said, yeah, but you didn't even tell me that, Natalie. Natalie said, I didn't tell you because I didn't know if you was going to pay for it because I didn't think that we had any money. Then, bitch, you should have scheduled it until you found out if the man had the money. You treat me badly, Michael. The lady young is just so she treat me, but she here alone. I said, Michael said, bitch, you ain't here alone. You got roof over your head. You got food in your mouth. You ain't in no goddamn homeless shelter. It may look like one up in this month, and it may feel like one because we only got one heater up in this, but you ain't on your own, Natalie. Natalie was sitting up there antagonizing Michael last week about his mother, but now since she got the call for the surgery, she says, well, you could just I apologize to Michael. I don't want to argue anymore. No, you want that to swipe that credit card. You wanted him to swipe that credit card. You know good and goddamn well that you needed Michael. And so you needed Michael to do that. So instead of you learning how to put windshield wipers on a car, now you having to defend your position because you know your ass is wrong. You did ass wrong about how you doing this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I saw you just. Shut up. Let me tell you something. These women come over here and they do what the hell they want to do, just like Michael said. But Michael, I ain't forgot about what they had in the back of your house, what they found up on your daggone china closet. See, because at first I ain't like you, but I ain't like you, right? But now I don't like you for having that in your house. The insensitivity of it. But here's the thing, TLC covered it up. They knew it was back there. They covered it up. Now they can't control how people live in their own personal lives, right? But don't cover it up. Let that out. Let it out. Let us see what they really about. So of course, Natalie needs to have surgery on her nose so she can breathe. They ain't gonna do nothing but give her, you know what? Y'all, this is the end of my review. I thank you all so much for being here tonight. Thank you to everybody who super chatted. I really do appreciate it. I love you all to pieces. Thank you to my moderators who always keep the room nice and safe for everybody to be able to conversate. Y'all, I'm sorry about my rant tonight. Y'all lucky I ain't have a drink, because if I had a drink, I'd have been, laying on the side. I've been hanging off my chair and everything like So thank you all again so much for being here. I love you all, and I will talk to you all soon. Y'all be good, okay? Love y'all.